Yo, it's Mario from SharkandFit.com. Right now, you have a choice. So summer is coming, it's only a few months away. So you can choose to be super ripped, display those sexy abs on the beach, or you can stay fat or whatever, like what you have now. Like nothing will change. But if you do want to change, this video is for you. So the topic of video is how to use cardio. What's the best way to use cardio to get ripped, to burn more fat?
I'm coming home, baby, now.
There's really only one resource that you're scarce of, that's time. So you want to optimize, you want to use the least amount of time for something and to get the maximum results. That's what I'm going to talk about today. So how to use cardio. So every form of exercise, so this not only goes for cardio, but it also goes for weight training, for specific exercises. Everything suffers from diminished marginal returns. What does this mean? I know most of you are not into statistics or math or anything, but it's a very simple concept. First time you do cardio, you get 100% of the benefits. Second time you do cardio that week, you get 80% of the benefits. Third time you do cardio that week, you get 60% of the benefits. And why do you don't want to do more than 3 times? Because you just lose the effectiveness of that type of cardio. So you need to mix it up. You need to use different kinds of cardio so you stay at that high percentage of performance, a high percentage of returns for the time invested. So there's multiple forms of cardio. So you can, the 3 most common ones that people use is just walking, running, jogging, and sprinting. Sprinting, you could also say that sprinting is any form of interval training. So you can add that as a third one. Mixing these 3 in on multiple times during the week will guarantee the most efficient way of use of cardio for the least amount of time. And the problem is, most people get stuck into just doing one of these. So most people, they just do running. So they're like, oh yeah, summer is coming, there's a few months left, I need to like start running every day. And running every day it's a really good habit to build up discipline. I mean, it's a really good habit to have, just to push yourself outside of the comfort zone to get a little bit of cardiovascular health. But there's really not much difference between someone who runs 3 times a week and someone who runs 7 times a week. You only get more fatigued, while you could have been spending that extra 4 times a week that you've been quote-unquote wasting. You could be investing in weight training, you could be investing in more time to prepare your diet, you could be investing that same time into something more productive that doesn't suffer from diminished marginal returns. So this is a concept that I want you guys to implement right now, is don't think of something like, I'm gonna do it like the more the better. I'm just gonna keep on hammering it, because this is not what gets the results. What gets the results is only the first few times you introduce something new, and only the first few times you do something. Then the more you do it, it just gets less and less effective. So you wanna be smart about it. So it's not just working hard, it's also being smart about it. You know, you wanna approach the problem from different angles. From my personal experience, the best to implement would be just 1 session of longer, steady cardio, like 30 minutes a week, and add on top of that 1 session of high intensity intervals, which work really, really good. That's as maximum of cardio as I would go, because I really like to go out, I like to party, I like to walk a lot. So I don't need that much of cardio. So if you're sitting down all day, if you're just sitting down at work, if you're sitting down at home, you might need a little bit extra. But if you're doing weight training like me, like if you're doing weight training 3 to 5 times a week, I wouldn't really recommend to going really, really heavy on cardio. Time is better invested into diet. It's always easier to eat a little bit less than to exercise a little bit more, because there's just not enough time and it's easier not to do something. So that's all what I had for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any comments, leave them below. If you like the video, make sure to like the video below. And as always, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and talk to you guys soon. Peace.
I'm coming home, baby, now. I'm sorry now.